God is good, and today guys we're going to be talking about NeverWinter, the MMORPG, because they have released today their latest module, which is Sharon Dar. Now this is going to be 3 episodes long by the time it's finished, and this is the first episode called the Iron Tooth, in which players get to go back to Sharon Dar with a new social hub. Now this was originally, Sharon Dar was originally came out with the Fury of the Feywild many years ago. However, this is a brand new Sharon Dar Experience, and it's all about learning about the elves there and their struggles and everything that has changed. Now what I found very interesting about this is what they're doing is they're refreshing early content. So this is something I think MMOs should do more often, where you go back and you refresh some favorite zones from the players. This will also include a new dungeon called the Vault of Stars, from which the developer has stated it's a new dungeon set within the Gloaming Court, a place of power for the unseelie Fae deep within the Feywild. Ruled by the Queen of Air and Darkness, you must travel there to obtain a rare magical item used to defeat the new threat to Sharon Dar, but the courts are guarded by powerful guardians and magical traps. He also states that within this dungeon there is new gear and costumes of the highest item level, as well as transmutable rewards. Now for console players, it looks like you'll have to wait until next month in March, early March though, around March 9th, to get this module. Now there will be 2 more episodes after this, which are currently titled The Soul Keeper and The Odious Court, in which the developer, Mr. Randy, said the episode names allude to the nature of the major threat represented in each one. He also went on to say that the main enemy you're facing is an ancient Archfey. The Soul Keeper alludes to a new threat, something related to the Archfey, but from another plane of existence, and the Odious Court introduces the final threat and culmination of the Sharon Dar story arc. Of course, there'll be more information on each one as they get closer to release, and if you are a NeverWinter fan or a Dungeons & Dragons fan, well, if you're a Dungeons & Dragons fan, you have 2 options. You have Dungeons & Dragons Online, but if you want a little bit more MMO experience, because that one is very hub-based, then NeverWinter really is the only official D&D full-fledged MMO out there. It is free to play, and it has this kind of bizarre sort of action combat, not really exactly tab targeting, you kind of aim, and it's an interesting game. Now, it's not one that I've ever got too much into, although I want to because I love D&D. I'm a little too old school, right? I like the tab targeting, and honestly, NeverWinter has a very interesting art style. It's not bad. It looks pretty good. It just didn't fit right with me and what I want D&D to look like, a little bit more similar to the artwork from the game manuals of D&D, etc. But hey, I'm just a picky SOB. NeverWinter is enjoyed by lots of people. It's a very popular MMO, and if you've been away for a while, this would be a good time to hop back in with new content. And as far as every time I've went into the game, it seems to be very well populated. There is a new trailer which we've been showing during the course of this video. I will show the trailer, however, in its full context with all the sound and everything that goes along with it as soon as the video is over. Now, guys, before we end this, I do want to give a big major shout out to the members of Napalm. Thank you all so very much for your support. I could not do this without you. If you're interested in becoming a member of Napalm, please click the join button down below for more information and a list of perks, and of course a special shout out to Mr. Reiko. Thank you for being our highest tier member. And if you'd like to support this channel without monetization, I should say, then please subscribe, as we do cover MMORPG content right here on the channel. We do specialize in Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, and of course we also cover CRPGs, RPGs, JRPGs, and all that kind of thing. Hope you enjoyed the video today, and let me know in the comments down below, are you planning to check out Sharon Dar? Do you currently play NeverWinter? Did you play it in the past? Let me know all that down below. And of course guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm going to play this full trailer for you now, and until next time, God bless and happy gaming.
With the last breath of Malabog, peace finally returned to our realm. But I fear victory was claimed too soon. Grave danger brews beyond our sight. Enemies once thought defeated begin to gather and conspire. As protectors of the Feywild, we must rise again to meet this threat. A new war for Sharon Dar has begun.